Welcome to this week's Wristbands Required, as recording this Sunday, May 19th, 2024. We're going to check out some nostalgia today. I'm inviting you to come along. The Comicverse toy show held every, I'd say 2-3 months. Missed out the last time they were here. Actually, the first time I'm going, maybe quarterly. Going to be a good show. Going to be a lot of nostalgia. We'll check it out. I'm inviting you to join me for this week's Wristbands Required. Right in front of Goodwill. Kind of thought this was Spider-Man's car for a second. Look at this. Something you don't see every day. And just before 12 o'clock on Sunday, heavy traffic on 94 heading downtown. New Berlin, Wisconsin. Spent a lot, my early 20s, late 20s, living in this city. The New Berlin Ale House, where it's always game day, and where they have Comicverse. Always something happening at the New Berlin Ale House, which is also known for the New Berlin Entertainment Center, even karaoke every Saturday night. Of course, when I lived here, the bowling was huge. Like, you know, the Friday night bowling with like the smoke going on, smoke effect, the fog machines, I guess, and the laser lights, all the music playing. Spent a lot of my 20s, like bowling. Like, bowling's coming back. You can see all the cars here. A lot of them are for Comicverse, but a lot of them also for bowling. The Comicverse, just on the other side of this entry, they also have volleyball courts here. Yeah, pretty cool to see. I mean, a lot of fun stuff happening in the works here. Fun place for a younger crowd to spend their time. I can't believe, you know, when I said my 20s, I mean, that was a long time ago. All right, nevertheless, let's head inside. I do have my wristband on. Comicverse Comic Convention and Toy Show, May 19th, 2024, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., just after 12 o'clock. So it's been going on for just over 2 hours at the New Berlin Ale House. You can also follow them on Facebook. And it's just inside of their banquet hall. They have a bowling alley when you walk in. Actually, 2 different entrances when you walk in, but we're going to the banquet hall. And here's some of the cards for our Comicverse.
2, 1.
$4 admission. Got our wristbands on. We'll check this place out. And there's gonna be some comics here that, man, I have not seen get Donatello in a long time. And just walls and walls of comic books, and then all of these, like, you get 25% off going through everything. Prices as marked. I'm really interested in the toy show here. Like, there's, you got the Gray Hulk, you got the Red Hulk, Vision, Ironheart. Oh, and you know what? I have this comic book, the Batman and Spawn crossover. They have a couple of $5. See, when I collected these, I really thought this would be worth something sometime. And yeah, still waiting, playing the waiting game. $5. Professor X, Charles Xavier for $20. Get Strong Guy and Tusk, Deathlock, and seeing the X-Men Toy Biz. And then lined up with the new Marvel figures and Khan. Star Wars Adventure, and they got a Mega Man here for $40, or Skeletor, Johnny Lawrence, Destro. Ooh, the Magneto. So these are the ones that were at Target. So, you know what? Not a bad price. $10 for these. I think they were $14 when I saw them at Target. Some of the Justice League Unlimited. Luke Skywalker, and you got Sabretooth. Man, I just love that 90s X-Men. Oh, the Dazzler. Everyone's favorite character to play on X-Men. Got some old Archie comics here. I mean, look at these. Man, it's good to see Superman. It's good to see all these comics. You know, I just have boxes of them. Cable. I have the first X-Force comic. Yeah, X-Force. Ooh, the Secret Wars, the black. I'm just a sucker for the black Spider-Man. $200. The Captain America for $20. I mean, what a difference. Oh, and the Peter Porker, the spectacular Spider-Ham. I remember seeing Spider-Ham when I was a kid, and now, you know, in all the different multiverses. Look at this artwork. Doesn't get any better than this. Marvel, DC, I mean, $2 each. Take your pick. It's going through some of the old Action Comics. Superman, that gray hair. Marvel Age, $300. Gwen Stacy, Black Panther, Human Torch. Spider-Man 300. This might be the closest I've ever been to it, $450. If you're following The Invincible on Amazon, $300. First comic. Get this. Actually, a lot of them. See them hanging up behind. Green Lantern and the Green Arrow, Raven Bolt. Like, I always wanted a movie, like a crossover. Ooh, the Legends. Man, like Darkseid at his best. At 25 bucks. There's a couple in here. Man, the Legends series. You have Shazam. Like, this was awesome. I have one. I have the one where everyone's kind of like their costumes are left and Shazam's just standing over them. That is cool. Annual Action Comics. Who else? Then Superman and Batman. Right when it kind of started changing, you know, like the death of Superman, not too far off of when this was published. Everything's categories. Oh, and Detective Comics. 70s Batman. You can see Batgirl right there. That is my favorite artwork. Speaking of Secret Wars, look at the base right here. Like, I had those figures. Look at this. $180. Man, some of these stickers. Get Daredevil. The Superman fishing pole. And still in the packages. Look at this. That is so cool. Okay, so I have this. This is when I had my subscription. So I think it was one comic a month, or maybe every 2 weeks I get it. It's part 1 of 4. I never got the 4th issue. And I wonder if it's in here. I have 1 out of 3. Like, I don't know how it ended. $30. Okay, so it's all 4 issues. And this was it's comic. A lot of memories with this. Ooh, my favorite Wolverine cover. It's a sale down to $7.25. Classic Batman and Robin. Look at the villains. This is what really got me interested in comics. And this Batman logo, like this right here. This is my favorite Batman logo. An earlier Spawn comic. What's a toy show without Funko Pop figures? You've got Optimus and Megatron. Just saw Wolverine. Or that Wolverine cover. You can see the first Batman and Robin. Incredible. Loose comics over here. We got Thor and that 90s X-Men, like right here. Man, that's like screaming that Nintendo X-Men game right here. Look at Storm with the mohawk, the uncanny X-Men, just the 90s. I mean, really took off with the X-Men. Really got into the X-Men, Dr. Doom, one of my favorite villains. We just don't see Quick Mitra, hey Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Kid Flash, Aqualad, and Robin. Get young Robin there. Look at Supergirl. Oh, look at this case, the Masters of the Universe. This is great. Original Prince Adam. Secret Origins, Suicide Squad. I saw these. This gentleman has a great collection here. I mean, look at, you got Batman 89. And you have the DC superheroes. You had all the original Masters of the Universe. The Secret Wars. I did have that Spider-Man. You got the Silver Surfer. Remember the 90s Marvel line? And then the Punisher with the trench coat. Color forms. Oh my gosh. You know, I probably had these ones. I mean, color forms. I would kill to have color forms again. This is my favorite Batman art right here. Look at the Joker. It's the longest shin of all time. Okay, so this Secret Wars Spider-Man $150, so a little bit of a bargain than the one we saw before. Look at, they got the first Spider-Man meets the Punisher. And here's some of those newer Masters of the Universe that you probably saw recently. Look at the Man-at-Arms. This one has the mustache. The original, he didn't have a mustache, so very cartoon accurate with him. And of course, Ram Man. Everybody had Ram Man. All your Star Wars collection, eh?
Yeah,
nice.
Downsizing the Star Wars.
So much. That's cool. You ever see the Gray Hulk and Wolverine comic? Like, look at Wolverine with the eye patch on. Like, I've never seen this toy. Just saw him at Target. Not the OG, but actually the same price. Like, you get the newer render. Look at this, 35 bucks. It's tempting. I'm not sure who. You know what? I remember that toy line. Yes, there was the one for air, land, and sea. And some OG Skeletor, $110. Okay, 1981. Faker. You know, I had a lot of Masters of the Universe. I never had the Faker. I had Prince Adam, but it was the original He-Man. It was the same, exactly the same mold. Martian Manhunter, New Frontier. Remember watching that movie. And these are the turtle figures you want to see when you go to Target. I remember passing, this sounds crazy, I don't want to repeat this, Leonardo and Shredder, like the 2-pack, and you know, going back the next time, like, what did I just do? Why didn't I buy that? You know, now it's like $100, $110 to pick it up. But yeah, you never see these ones when we go to the store. It's like you gotta come to these toy cons, these comic book conventions to find this stuff. Look at the OG Turtles. Star Trek action figures and the shirts. Nightwing from Batman, Superman. They all had the same like artwork, you know, they kind of, it's a different type of drawing. But yeah, they, remember that Superman look, Fantastic Four movie, Cyborg. Plenty of Daredevil comics. I always wanted a Daredevil Spider-Man movie, like crossover, just like Green Lantern, Green Arrow. I think that would be a good team up. Pretty much every G.I. Joe classified. Any G.I. Joe collector would be in heaven right now seeing all this. Do have a bunch of the newer X-Men 97 back here. Marvel figures. Star Wars. So pretty much, you know, the Disney spot, I'd say. Get the Star Wars, Marvel. G.I. Joe. Well, G.I. Joe's not Disney. All the original Star Wars figures. Look at the size of Grey Hulk, $65. I missed the Battle Chest He-Man with Battle Cat. It's priced at, it's only $35, not a bad price. Pretty good turnout here. Most comic books I've probably ever seen in one place in my entire life. Besides the San Diego Comic-Con, I haven't been there in a very long time, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. Look at the black cover, Amazing Spider-Man. The 2099. I was on the hunt for Spider-Man 2099. It's classic Incredible Hulk. It's hard not to open that. You know, I have the same one. It's, you have the Death of Superman too?
Yeah.
I always wanted to open it up, and you just can't, you know?
You just gotta buy another one, and then you can open
The OG, Batman and Robin. Just spent all day watching these. And of course, Batman 89, how fitting. The Smurfs. It's great stuff. Garbage Pail Kids. And the Star Wars cards. You got Kingpin. And I'm telling you, keep pushing this. The best crossover. I mean, Green Arrow, Green Lantern. I mean, they were meant to be in the big screen together. You got the She-Hulk down there. These comics I have not seen. I got Elvira for a very long time. You know, it was a lot better than I thought. I had mixed feelings on how that would turn out. They had a great collection in there. I'm shocked. You know, people bringing in comics by the box loads here. I always wondered, like, you know, at the time when I finally sell my comics, you know, how do you do it? Do you eBay it? Maybe you just take it to a place like this, and maybe you can just trade, because there was some stuff in there that, you know, maybe you just trade, and then you feel like you got something, like all those comics you had, all those toys you had, you know, from your childhood. You're not getting rid of them. You're getting something else instead of money that you can hold on to for a long time. But excellent show. Oreo Fraps are back, and they're accepting applications. McDonald's is getting in on some of the superhero stuff too. Usually I get Dr. Pepper, but I saw the Fanta here, and I didn't know if they had one of those touch screens here. I don't remember, but I kind of like seeing the retro old school soda fountain in Fanta. We're opting to eat outside. I went a full circle. Like, I was gonna go to some other restaurants, but they didn't have the outdoor seating. And you know, it's a nice day. I'll show you something really funny at the end of the video, kind of where we started off. Kind of hard to balance the tripod on these kind of like wired cables. Not a lot of outdoor seating. We still got our wristband on and a large fry. I was thinking Taco Bell, was thinking Culver's. If you ever heard of Culver's before, but picked McDonald's. Wanted to sit outside. You wouldn't believe Wendy's across the street. Went by 2 other Wendy's. No outdoor seating. Very frowned upon. To not have outdoor seating, like, come on. And we have the double quarter pounder. Usually you get a meal, maybe something will take the pickles off. Get something else, like another sandwich, but about 1:30 in the afternoon. Don't want to eat too much. I know this is kind of a lot having a double quarter pounder, but you know, dinner coming up eventually. My parents would always say, don't spoil your appetite. Don't spoil your appetite eating all that garlic bread when you go to Pizza Hut. Saw a couple Pizza Huts on the way here, and kind of reminds you of the Pizza Huts that once were. I have an idea for a nostalgia power video coming up. I want to do like a you know, going back to Pizza Hut like in its glory days. With the double quarter pounder. Probably would have got the triple stack at Wendy's, but maybe the double stack. Like I said, I don't want to eat too much. It's good. Thank everybody for watching. I got a fun wristbands required. Going back in time, seeing a bunch of stuff from our childhood. It was cool. I didn't know what to expect. Turned out to be really good. Blew my expectations. I got to be honest with you. It was awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Here's the fountain we started our intro out at, right in front of Goodwill, and we only came back in a full circle to the McDonald's right across the street. Can't believe it. We started here and we finished up here.